Good afternoon to everyone. It's Wednesday, July 10th, and it's a wonderful day here in Arizona where I'm visiting with my sister. And happy to once again be here with you. Didn't want you to think we forgot about you, though we've moved several states away for a few days. I'm going to be visiting my sister for about a week and then going to visit my brother in Colorado, in Denver, for another week, and then hopefully we'll be returned to be with y'all in another couple of weeks or so. The thought I wanted to leave with us today, it's a very simple thought. I was thinking in terms of how often have people come to us and ask us, remember me, pray for me. How often have you heard me ask you to pray for others in the course of the Mass, during the intercessory prayers? Pray for Mary Ellen, Gabriel, who's fighting, still in the recourse of fighting cancer. Cecilia Stetza, who just had lung surgery. Vivian Diaz, who just had surgery. Harold Rossiter Jr., who's in the hospital and continually, it seems, and is struggling with very serious health issues. So many people that as we go down the list, that are in need of being remembered. The names are placed before us, but how many of us take it seriously to remember them? How many of us look at it as our obligation as a family member, faith family, to think creatively and to pray for them, to offer up a remembrance, to ask God to intercede for them? I happened to go to the shrine on May 27th, the National Shrine and Basilica of Mary, the Queen of the Universe, up in Orlando, and where I did my reconciliation, spent a little time in reflection. And I happened to catch the bust of Father Monsignor Joseph Hart, who I knew from 30-something years ago, where I used to help out raising money for that basilica by doing Mass every weekend out at the Polynesian Hotel on the beach there. In the winter, in the summer, it made no difference. When it was 19 degrees, we're still doing Mass outside, and hundreds of people coming to celebrate. But I happened to catch on his bust, there was a little blessing that he gave. And it says it was given at the end of every Mass that he offered at the Basilica of the National Shrine of Mary, Queen of the Universe. And I thought I would like to share it with you as a prayer, a simple prayer, and yet something that could be, that I myself, it resonated with me in a very real way. It's, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. And until we meet again, may God keep you in the palm of his hand, and may Mary, the mother of Jesus, the help of Christians, watch over you, guide you, guard you, and protect you, not only today, but every day and tomorrow of your life. I thought it was a wonderful blessing, and something I hope maybe to continue to pass on to you, not only in my Masses, but whenever I can, to remind you of our obligation, of my obligation, how I feel about remembering all of you and all of your needs and all of your intercessions and all of your hopes, and how we need to take that seriously, to pray for each other, for you to pray for your families, not just in your need, not just in your particular individual need, but the needs of your families, the needs of your friends, the health issues, the financial problems, the stress, the strain of life. Do we remember each other and try to assist each other in any way that we can? I'm hoping that that's something that we do take seriously among ourselves. As we continue with our journey together at Mary Help, my prayer also is that we take advantage of opportunities to get to know each other, because the more we know each other, the better opportunity we have to care for each other and to value each other. One of the ways in which we come to know each other is in our liturgies, by making sure that aisle is not the Red Sea, that we take time to cross over and meet people, especially people we don't know. Is it uncomfortable for us? Maybe, but in the church it should never be uncomfortable to meet and to make new family members, because we have an opportunity to make others feel at ease here and with us, and many of them perhaps maybe even for the first time. So take the time to do that, to greet each other. Take advantage of our social opportunities on Thursdays. It might not be the deepest activity that we want to spend, but it's another opportunity to get to know people, to get them to know you, to share a little bit, to have a good time with them, and in doing so, as I said, getting a chance to love them and to care for them and to value them and understand our connection with each other as brothers and sisters, as sons and daughters of God's family and of the one family here at Mary Help that we so deeply want to make better for each of us. Okay, so continue keeping all those things, our social, our spiritual, other things I'm hoping to get started. I'm grateful for our Eucharistic ministers who are beginning to make a dent in helping me to care for those who need to be cared for outside of the parish boundaries. I'm grateful for our outreach people. We certainly could use more volunteers to help with distributing food and clothing to those who are most in need. It's only once a month. Give up a Saturday morning for a couple of hours and it's done, and you have done a spiritual and you've done a corporal work of mercy. God bless us, right? When can we say, how often do we want to say, we fed the hungry, we gave clothes to the naked, we've given drink to the thirsty, we visited the sick. All these things, we want to make sure that we're covering every one of these and have an opportunity to do every one of them in this faith family of ours as we continue with our journey. For next week, may we look ahead and see and challenge ourselves to do better this week than we did last week, and to make this present day the best day that we possibly can by remembering others, by doing for others, by making somebody else's life better because we've decided to become a part of it. Okay? God bless you all, and I'm going to say this prayer one more time to close this video out. May the best day of your life, of your past, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. Until we meet again, may God keep you in the palm of his hand, and may Mary, the Mother of God, the help of Christians, watch over, guide, guard, and protect you, not only today, but every day and tomorrow of your life. Mary, help of Christians, pray for you. Mary, help of Christians, pray for us. God bless you all and have a wonderful week.